Good morning. What's up? I'm Chaos, the end events. A still rose trapped in a cage of ice. Your best friend, Baelz from hololive English Promise. 我はカオス。終わりの果て、ザ・エンド。氷の檻に封印されし、黒金のバラ。血の友。ホロウィンのハコスベルズです。Witness me. I'm so sorry for the delay. I honestly thought I'd be back in time, but I guess not. Anyway, good morning. My throat is hanging by a thread. I can't scream today. No more nasally voices. Maybe reschedule. No, I cannot. You can't reschedule streams when you barely stream already. Sorry. Did you get an extension? I don't know. I haven't gotten a reply yet. But either way, I can't record sounding like this. But anyway, the French accent really destroyed your voice. Actually, I think it was Grossberg. And I think it was Grossberg and Payne that really destroyed my voice. Hopefully it'll be better by tonight. But I'm ready. You know, I'm ready to hone in the screams. We still have French Bay. I'll try my best. I really should have listened to what a French accent sounded like, but I didn't. Okay. Do I need to boost my microphone since... Okay. I'm gonna boost my microphone just because I cannot. I just cannot. I cannot. Welcome back to Ace Attorney. We have reached the trial part of chapter 2. And we're about to dance and meet probably a new favorite character. I don't know. We'll see. It's time to meet Mr. Godot. Alrighty. Let us begin. October 13, District Court. Hey, Nick. What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Check out the Master Masque glossy I bought. She's a fan. Oh my god. Oh my god. You bought this where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Okay. There has to be something about this publicist. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? No one's screaming. Oh. Oui. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. You made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are gonna get any less ugly for you. Because I did it. I'm the criminal. Me. We. He's at it again. I sent the calling card to the Lordly Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn. Well, that's true. But that doesn't mean I didn't commit the crime. Am I doing it? Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, there's the honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. I swear she's the real Master Mask. You see, actually, the thief is, me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. Oh, you don't want to make a woman like her cross? No. That's like game over. That's life over. Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. Okay. He doesn't have the sacred urn. Mr. TEDDYLOID, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being. Oh, for the time being, I guess I have to trust Desiree. Here we go. Okay. No screaming. Court is now in session. Wait, now the judge is French. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. TEDDYLOID. Defense is ready, Your Honor. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be ready. That's a rule to live by. I am Godot. Legendary... Why is the music like this? Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. He's the one that Detective Atmey was talking about. Your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Huh. No. G'day. G'day. What a flawless record. Oh my god. The confidence. Man is a pro. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. But you said you've never lost. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law? Ah, don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts. Why? He's so deep. Oh, he's so deep. This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? There's only one real deal, Miles Edgeworth. So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh? Is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Wright. Who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Oh my god, he's so toony. Well then, Prosecutor Gabo. It's not Gabo, it's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Wright. Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two. First witness. Oh, Gumshoe. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know, that's all. Start talking. We're listening. Oof. What do you know about the thief that stole the urn? Yes, sir. Alrighty. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'm fine. Master Maskey is a master thief that's first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th hoist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lordy Taylor. His pattern is to always go after the most precious art pieces. That's why we so saw it was Master Master. He fits his own made to a T, sir. Okay. Okay. So then, the actual identity of this Master Mask. Hey! Hey! We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. He has silver hair. He's wearing a mask. He has piercings. Broad shoulders. And he's got a coffee cup. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well. It's only coffee. Only coffee? What do you mean, only coffee? Okay. We have to show that it wasn't Master Maske who stole the urn. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. 6 months ago. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true. I'm a Zavari, author on thieves. Oh no. I think he meant to say authority. Oh. The fact that this guy can slip through my fingers shows how good he is, pal. Okay. Press. Nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal, except maybe for the thief's mom. Isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zavari, do you? Oh, he sounds German. His name is Luke Atmey, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. It's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Huh, you're not the expert you claim to be. Okay. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards? Of course, except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. Was the calling card that Lordy Taylor received authentic? After all the cards have one common identifying feature, but we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're certain this card is real? The emblem, This was his 5th heist, and he sent a card to Lordy Taylor. 5th heist? And your 5th screw-up, huh? Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. But this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away, you got me? Salary cutting noises. Art pieces. Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Eminon. What's that? Some kind of specialty, especially salty teardrop? A blue diamond, a single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bongora, and then after that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina's. Detective Atmey retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum. It's a fake. The target of his 5th robbery was the sacred urn. We assume he must have underworld connections. Interesting. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T? I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. There's the calling card, we're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. So since this robbery seems to fit all these conditions, that's right, it means the master is behind it. Okay. The urn hasn't turned up, let alone in connection to Mr. Light himself. Okay, I need to try to show it wasn't Master that did it. Okay, what do we have so far? Let's have a look. We have a poster. Okay. The urn. To the security at Lordy Taylor, I'll be coming to purloin the most precious work of art on display in your Treasures of Korean exhibit. Take good care of the speckled urn. Wait, speckled? It's not speckled. What? The... Speckled? Huh. I see no speckling. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so there's warehouse camera. And then... photo of the entrance. Okay. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to the security at 1 a.m. and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Received? Found at KB Security. Okay. Found in Ron's wallet. Opens the CEO's office. Leaves a record when used. The shot of him striking a Is it just me, or does the outfit look a bit different? It's missing he's missing his collar thing. Right? He has that gigantic, like, emblem mask thing. His broach. Hat versus white cloak. It's missing his brooch. So does that mean it's not him? That's not him. The color. Is the color different? I mean, I can't really tell because the color is black and white here. Okay, but the color is white. Or a lighter color. The color looks the same. Yeah, it's missing its brooch. Broach, sorry. Okay, but I need to figure out what to start with. That's the thing. I don't want to, you know. Precious art piece. I mean, it says supposedly priceless, but it has no monetary value. Is this what I start with? Objection! Oh, yes it is. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Gado, what is the price? What is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to... I have never wished to be able to do an Ikemen voice as much as now. Oh my god. What was that voice? I don't know. The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go for. Okay. If I understand you correctly, Mr. White, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this the last robbery, the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? Yes, drink your coffee. This coffee here, it's my own special blend. It's my own special blend. I call it Godot 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. Oh, he knows his coffee. That's it. I'm stealing that. I'm still waiting for my own coffee brand. Come on, collab. I'm gonna name it. Remember how like 4 years ago we decided the name was gonna be the Boom Boom Blend? Now it's gonna be the Boom Boom Blend 107. Bae's Boom Boom Blend. The BBBB 107. Are you a light, medium, or dark roast girly? It depends. I really like blonde roasts, which is a lighter roast, but I also enjoy like a medium to dark, like in between as well. Anyway. That's the only thing I've gotten on my mind right now, Mr. Trite. But if you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. What? I don't get what you mean, bro. If you're saying that it was a Master Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Master Mask's methods. A fake. A fake Damask. A fake Damask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person, here we go, that appeared at Lordy Taylor at the night was actually a fake. Oh, that was a marvelous gulp. I can do that too. So I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior. His point is valid. Mr. White, we're waiting. Okay. Let's prove that it was indeed a fake. Here we go. The proof is right here. Din 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 din. This looks like a photo taken by the security camera, but if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar. Huh. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? It's right here, of course. You mean Master Mask? I have a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest. A breach. Here, Bailey, get to my steed. We need to retreat at once. Oh my god, Judge. A brooch, Your Honor. A sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. Ah, I see. But Master Mask in the security camera photo. Ah, he has no brooch. That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damaski's calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordy Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, just Damask is a fake. Oh, been fooled again. Ah. Order? It's true, undeniably true. How could you have overlooked this? Oh no. Gumshoe. There's no more salary for salary cutting noises. I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams are made. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. You deserve some blame in this too. Oh, we were singing two completely different songs, but okay. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ha! The brooch you're talking about. Eh. Do you mean this? That's the brooch. Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Huh. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I've always put evidence away in my pocket. Oh, okay, wrong. Hold on. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy is one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little... Huh? Huh? What? Figuratively speaking, of course. Oh! I'm referring to Rondelight's fingerprints. Wait, the defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? This man calls fingerprints hickeys? Bruh. Mr. Godot, let us see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. Questionable, but okay. It seems to be torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Oh no, we have a problem. It looks like it was torn off some clothing found in the shadow of Atmey's statue. You mess with Godot, and you get burned. He's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? Wait, you're done with me? But I haven't proved anything. You've proved your own incompetence. That's good enough. What's wrong with Bay tonight? Many things. Many, many things. That doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Okay. Ace Detective. One second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh. Silence. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. That's clear. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atmey, ace detective, rising star illuminating the heavens. These two make a perfect pair. They either have to be best friends or they'll tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoe. Whoa. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything. Oh, that's not fair. Okay, that's a bit low. Luke. That's not very nice. Okay. Tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. Witness. Okay. Approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Masqué, dancingly descended upon me. As I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to the things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I failed to see why the witness seemed so proud of his performance that evening. Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. Not speaking of any ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, the great Master Masqué, my art. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Okay. 30 minutes? The camera went off at around 1 a.m. Okay. Okay. You were on security detail that night. Where exactly were you at the time? I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Okay. I've tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Okay. Gumshoe said they never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before, which is why I chose not to hide last night. Okay. I knew that by not concealing myself, I'd be putting pressure on the thief. Okay. He descended upon you. From where exactly? From the entrance? Oh. How come you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and softly soled shoes. Ace dunce, bruh. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? When I saw his mask. That's all that I can recall. It's not very solid. Fortunately, I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. Aha, it captured his image perfectly. It should be sufficient, I believe. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. Attacked and knocked you unconscious. You weren't able to do a thing? That's impressive detective work. Have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Yes, actually. By a fire finger. I was knocked out and lost your memory. You have no right to look down on me then. The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. My silver core was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. Oh my god. He was out cold. I see. What happened during these 30 minutes? No one can say. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Okay. Alright, so it said darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. In that case, how did this come off then? Objection! I am Big Brain. Mr. Atmey, could you please take a look at this with your special monocle of yours? This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Musquet. It is, in a point of fact, the brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha, elementary, my dear lawyer. It wasn't glued on well enough. Tisk, tisk. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ah! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. And that person was you, detective. You must have fought with the thief that night. Why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. Wait a moment, don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. As a true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. You talk too much. Witness, are you now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on, that's quite enough, Your Honor. Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. I agree completely. Okay, fight with the thief. Here we go. It's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke and me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true, and that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did see Master Musquet? Correct. It was during this third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Wait, what? I'm just confused. What did you say? So you looked away. Why did you look away from the door? I prepared a variety of other sensors. The alarm on one had gone off, so I went to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. But you were already next to the computer. What? You were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? And did that computer belong to Lordly Taylor as well? Correct. Except for the program that manages the data. That was Okay. What's wrong, Sir Lawyer? Okay. What does that mean, discombobulated? How do you not know what discombobulated means? Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. Go on with your testimony. What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Atmey, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door in the warehouse. Aha, you mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay. So the thief armed himself with the sword, and what about you? That doesn't answer anything about the brooch, though. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, I was second in charge of the boxing club. My opponent in the ring was my arch nemesis. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. But bruh, I assumed that the Atmey fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. And that of course was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. Wait, a flash of light? What was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of a woman. Huh? That wasn't very much help at all. He's definitely hiding something. Wait, there's still one more thing that we could have pressed on, I think. Those other sensors, the alarm had gone off. Okay. What kind of sensors are we talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner pipes, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up a heat-detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensor to each of them. All that hardware, was it yours? They were kind enough to provide monitoring hardware. And naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. So he couldn't have rigged the equipment, but he could have rigged the computer data. Okay. The camera went off once at 1 a.m. The mask knocked Atmey out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. Asked about the fighting. So, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, here we go. What is this Atmey fighting style? I'm sorry, that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can ever get... bruh? We've learned a detective's secret technique. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. Bruh. It's the come at me fighting style. I put my back to the wall, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye. Where is this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrow. Quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead. Okay. It looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper. Huh, so you got hit on the forehead. That's what he says. Here we go. Alrighty. Detective Atmey, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is this, Sir Lawyer? Truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. The coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door, and my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind. From behind? But just now, you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head.
It seems I've made another mistake.
So many mistakes. That's not the only strange part of your testimony. For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Yeah. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. Oh, how sad.
That's wrong.
To err is human, to forgive divine.
Humans aren't machines, they have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes. Oh, the bars!
Objection!
It's not as pretty as that.
Not the coffee.
Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end, that's one of my rules. How many rules do you have? Okay. What exactly are you asserting? The defense asserts that... Are we really going? That's very quick. Are we saying it already? I guess so. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atmey's true identity is actually Master Maske.
Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
There are too many unnatural parts to his story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at it.
Please, explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmey. The truth is that you are, in fact, Master Maske. But Mr. Wright, the photo, it clearly shows Master Maske. The security camera belongs to Lord Haley's department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. So he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness? Huh. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Maske, the mask's MO's pure genius, and so am I.
Luke Atmey, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion.
I'm impressed, sir lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it?
When you...
Not the coffee.
Godot Blend 102, my personal favorite. The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. Mr. Wright has made some very strong points. I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of a whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Wright. If this detective really is the thief, then show us proof of your claim.
agree.
But it better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Don't just stand there. This court would like to see decisive proof. Oh, okay. Yes, of course. What? Looks pretty rattled. Wait, do we can't prove. We don't have decisive proof that it's him yet. Do we? Is it the camera? I don't think we do. The photo? That doesn't prove that it's him. Is it the badge? Of course I've got nothing. Ha! A man has to hold his head high no matter how bad things get. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. Oh. Wait, so we do have it? The cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness is lifted. Mr. Godot? What? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. It's the bag! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Oh, it's got paint all over it. The sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn! Oh my god! Where did you find it? You will never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective, Luke Atmey.
Oh, Disley! You're the best!
How do you explain that, Mr. Atmey? Even when you were going a hard time weaseling out of this one. Oh, pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, it simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that he was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atmey, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes, what about it? Ha, how charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. Wait, why does it spell army again? Did it break? Again?
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Oh my god. And then it was fixed? I guess. Please, madame. The town is already filled with to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we've been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing.
Mr. Light.
Please, Nicky boy. You gotta help me talk some sense into these people.
I've had to prove that the urn was actually in the Atmey Detective Agency. I mean, we saw the bag. Right? What's wrong? Isn't your job to come up and say something? After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we? But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Atmey walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn, I can't testify that it was. Okay. I never actually saw the urn. Maybe I can testify from another angle. Fingerprints? I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Now you're really making me laugh. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you see. So fortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. Actually, it's my fingerprints. Atmey must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday, and I'm sure someone must have left there. Yeah, it was me. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this... It's me.
Actually,
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atmey, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Wait a minute, we can't just open private property.
don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
Hang on, I'm taking it out right now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Well, that was just
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on the urn. If my fingerprints are on there, it proves that the urn
was in Detective Hermes' office.
Objection!
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If she polished it, then she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. The only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday.
At the Atmey Detective Agency. Wah! Wah! Wah!
Ha! This blend. Godot Blend 107.
It's a little bit too bitter after all.
Wait, he also has a ring? Oh no. Oh god, he's smoking from his mask.
Order, order, order.
I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Oh my god. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Oh, he's gone insane. Here I am, the tragic clown. Clown? Huh? You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Master Mask. Oh my god. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. That was quick. Well, Mr. Godot, what is his condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. It It seems like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. You were right, this is too quick. Wait, I guess he really wasn't the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say.
Uh-oh.
The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures is me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty.
Ron, please. Why, Ron? I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is.
Objection!
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass the judge.
What are you talking about? I've already confessed. I am the thief, I tell you.
Uh-oh. Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Why not? Ah. Hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes. Yes, sir.
If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are Master Masque, then prove it. That's what it means.
Yes, sir. I'll be happy to.
He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man.
I know that. I won't fail. I swear.
Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Why?
The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the yarn was stolen. After all, I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see it right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all.
I don't like the direction this trial has taken. Ha. You're doing great.
Oh, stop it. Monsieur Godot,
You're embarrassing me. You've only got one chance to testify. If you make it through with flying colors, I'll keep my promise. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask.
Thanks so much. Merci, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
Why? Is he trying to get away from his wife? Maybe? You may think you're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional.
I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity. I mean, believe me, I've got my reasons.
Even these have complicated family situations, I suppose. Press. Why are you withholding the truth from your wife?
Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals.
If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with?
Well, Desi is
Crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic.
but she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a desholic.
Oh my god. Is it to fund her shopping addiction? Please continue with your testimony, I beg of you.
I mean,
You can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen. After all, I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see it right there in the photo. That's me!
Why am I just reading it again? Okay.
You've got no alibi. But I tell you, I was in Lordly Tailored. No. Well, that's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement.
Hold on. Okay. You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. I think maybe I can.
I have evidence.
Ah, I have the evidence. Do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. Bruh. Where was my client that night? Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Ah, yes, it does. I'd lost it somewhere.
Where did you find this wallet? You should report it to the police. No, it's important pieces of evidence. Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet?
I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Daisy and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found approximately at 1 a.m. at KB Security headquarters. Surely you're not serious. Okay.
This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night.
Whoa! So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, that proves that he has a watertight alibi. Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordy Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? Eh? Stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. Oh, the gaslighting is crazy.
You're the only one that calls me slave, Mr. Godot.
Why? Why? It's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it? You probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO office. Ah, that was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. Motive. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Let's see your evidence. This thing, right? Come to KB Security at 1 a.m. Yeah. Here we go. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before. What is this? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? Yes. Basically, it says, bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like a blackmail, all right. At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself.
In KB Security, CEO's office, a half hour away from the crime scene. Wow! Wow! Ugh.
So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB security. Looks like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. I thought you said it was too bitter. Homie. What are you trying to say? You say that the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. Not sure what I think of that. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you need to have at least one witness to corroborate your claim. Larry? No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. There is someone else who can testify. It's the farts. It's the farts. It's the farts. Can you smell it? It's the farts. It's the farts. Who was this useless-looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor? Just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. This man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh. The question at hand is his key card. That's the key card they use in the building that I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into the room every time you use the card leaves a record. It tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing the keycard's data. Well, Mr. Godot? The name of the CEO is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. What does it show? Each card has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to the data, this card was used at 1 AM on the morning of the crime. Okay. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master Masque in this photo. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough to brew a good cup of joe. Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Master Masque. We did it. That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I mean, I'm ready to pass judgment, but do you have any further objections? No. Oh, very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Not guilty! Court is now adjourned. Oh, that's it? I feel like that's too simple. Eh? I feel like that's what? That, eh? Nick, you did it. You were right after all. I'm a bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. Don't you feel uneasy? I feel so uneasy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's, You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? Oh, I got slapped. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Pearly. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick. You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. No, ow! Oh, well then, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. Actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. Why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that. I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is...
Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? He's so close. Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, I just came to say thanks to my newest buddy. You missed it. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me Buddy. Well, playtime is over. Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard... Kane Bullard, where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? But body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. Oh my god. Ronnie is now a murder suspect? Uh-oh, you don't mean. That's right, amigo. At the same time the cheap little urn was being stolen, CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, you figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you really forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting the blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Looks like that the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief
is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true. But hey, I am a thief, I tell you.
Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Wright. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm... Who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Whew, I'm fine. How could this happen? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence was me. Yeah, Ronnie! Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck is gonna happen next? Oh my god. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Supposedly he was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose, I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand. Okay, now the real case starts. I see. How about we start looking into the KB security murder? Alright. I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. With paint all over it? Okay. No, Mystic Maya should stay here. I want you to spend some quality time together, full of love and happiness. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, Nick. Time to get going on this murder investigation. Okay. You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh? There's something different about it. I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am in the poster. But the urn we got back says Army. Huh. Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. The repairer was one mechanically unskilled little pearls. I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it though. Is it possible that the urn is a fake? I'm sure she'll find out when she gets back to Korean Village. Okay. I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, huh? If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. Okay, why haven't you been training? I've been thinking of heading to do a channeling dojo to do just that. Oh. Okay. You have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? The power of channeling was misused. When an especially strong spirit is summoned, spirit medium can get taken over and even be forced to commit terrible crimes. Foreshadowing. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? Okay. Well, let's go to... I already told you, it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Oh, we don't have enough time as it is. Okay, the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they've got a murder case on their hands. Okay, so he's not here. Maybe he's hideout. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. Mr. Light. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find. Are you serious? I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. Huh. Listen carefully. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. He's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I I already told you, that's just I feel like this goes deeper than you're telling me. I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. Huh, the very idea. I guess I just don't get it. I don't understand how they can be so different and yet be a happy couple. Ah. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. Eh? I hate these kind of people more than anything. Ace detectives. I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, you mean thieves. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. What? There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. Okay. Why did you go to Detective Atmey's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real Damaske is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Atmey knew more about Master Maske than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment. So you went there to ask questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. She's fine with thieves? I thought she wasn't okay with criminals, but okay. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, so I forced my way past her and into his hideout. Suddenly she feels sus, I know. The bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Do you know anything about KV security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So he doesn't work there anymore? He was a professional security guard. Okay. He quit, so he doesn't work there anymore. So she doesn't know. KB security is only 20 minutes away from here, by motorcycle that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? Wait, no, I want to go to KB security. I want to ride. Why would you turn that down? Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? Yeah. Let's head over there right now, okay? Love at first sight. Was it really love at first sight when you met Mr. Delight? Maybe not at first, but Ronnie saved my life. Eh? He saved your life? I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. I'm not the kind to just curl into a ball, so I fought back. They took me hostage. They were both carrying these huge knives and I broke down into tears. Oh my god. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to the 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please, stop it! I could see the robber's face turn pale. Then crying and swinging his arms around like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger. What is that dude wearing? I was gonna say. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Ow. He may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. Nothing's really changed in here, right? Okay. Here we go. He was lying in the safe? So I guess this is where it all went down. The walls in here look thick, just like you would expect in a CEO's office. Okay.
Hey, it's you guys.
Oh, Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck, huh?
Sure it was, pal. That prosecutor really made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you. Huh.
Do I really sound like that to your pal?
Yes, if the gumshoe fits.
Well, anyway, the point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs.
I can sympathise when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Okay.
What happened tell us about the murder. What about how we put our heart into our work? Things are really worked against us right now. We need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me. Okay. Victim's name, oh my god.
Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 a.m. this morning. Estimated time of death was 1 a.m. in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, an object in this room.
Cerebral hemorrhaging with blunt trauma to the head. Yikes.
Why did it take almost a day to discover the body? Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Aha. I see. What happened to Master Masqué? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean Detective Atmey? That was great. The guy got what he deserved.
Ha ha ha. Now that I think about it, Atmey was always around when a calling card showed up. He was mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene.
Yeah, right. Ha.
That would explain how he managed to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Ha.
There's just one thing I can't figure about his first heist. The Tear of Eminon. There was a witness on that one. Wait. The gem and the thief. This guard. Haven't I seen him before somewhere?
Ronnie? Is that Ronnie or is it Larry?
Wait. Is that Ronnie or is it Larry? Could be either. The prosecutor, I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. Who is that Java-addicted master maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godot? It's quite the enigma, huh? I've never heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor office. Came out of nowhere. He said that this was his first case. According to the records, but there's no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in the court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me, they just all turned the other way. That's not what I meant. The Godot guy acts like he knows me and he has a grudge against me. Iceman? Maverick? Goose?
Okay. Let's see. Okay, the string shows where and how the corpse is lying. Okay. A dead guy was lying in there all night. Don't bother asking about fingerprints, there were none. So if someone opened the safe on the night of the crime... Aha. If Mr. Bullett's body was hidden in there, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim. Aha. I have some bad news for you. Opening this baby's no piece of cake. There's only a few people who know how to open the safe. Everyone who knows how to open the safe had an airtight alibi, except for one. Security chief. Security chief? Okay, so he knew how to open the safe. Naruhodo ne? This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Aha. Okay. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Bruh. What's this? Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me. This file, it's not about anything, it's not about any sort of security operations. This huge file is all about Master Gate. It's filled with information on him. What? What kind of information? Incredibly detailed information about his methods and crime scenes. Look at the last page. It's a list. Tier of Eminon, 100,000. It's a list of the treasures. Okay, 100,000 is the value of the stolen item. Okay, we've got Kane's list. This looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. Filled with a bunch of files. Files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. Okay. What's this? Huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. The title written at the bottom. The greatest sunrise of my life? Maybe if he had lived a little longer he would have seen some better days. Greatest sunrise of his life? What is this? There's a button! Uh-oh. Wasn't me. It's an emergency buzzer. Oh, right. Oopsie. This alarm connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. So when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Buller, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. Okay. The victim doesn't make an impression on me. Okay. Huh. Okay, tell us more about Mr. Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security. The company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. He must have had a chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. I love money. I can't get enough. It seems like he was He did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh. KB Security used to head security operations against Master Mask. Aha. And after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. Ah. Wait, so it was him that sent Ron the blackmail letter? Wait, but the blackmail letter... Wait a second. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 AM. What was his true identity though? That doesn't make sense. About this blackmail letter. I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullet have been blackmailing Ron DeLight anyway? Mr. Light used to work at KB Security, right? What was it that made him quit? Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Imagine if it was like Ron blackmailing the CEO instead. Can you imagine that? Okay. Security guard office. Yeah, also, where's this red diamond that they're talking about? Whoa. Wow, this really is something. For a security guard office, it really doesn't feel very secure. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Ah, so he is here. Ah. Here I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I've got no problems with the daytime date. It's all good. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, you're a lawyer. Bruh. Oh, info. Yes, give me info. Come on, Larry. I thought you guys were old school buddies. What's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Oh, he wants a bribe? Can you talk to him, Maya? Okay. Yes. Please tell me. Okay, Ron DeLight was an employee. Naturally, I'm a pro. I looked into his background. Yes. Okay. He was fired, so he didn't quit. And there was no warning. It just happened all of a sudden. Aha. Okay. Must have done something bad to get fired. Like maybe skipping out on work to go pick up hot chicks or something. Lol. What is it like to be a part-time security guard? I have to keep my eyes on the monitors at all times. Okay. There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. Teams? Security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business, but I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. Okay. You were in the office when the murder took place, weren't you? Well, why do you say that? It's just a part-time job. I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if you are dumb and it is part-time, you're still here in the charge of security. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. It's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. The point is, you were here that night, right? Larry. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. Okay. Guys, I'm really sorry. I have reached the limit. We'll continue this next time. I promise. すいません、マジで限界になりました。 come back next time to fangirl about Godot properly. Yeah, I will. Wait. I realized that was such a good character. What the heck? I really wanted to finish the rest of the chapter today, but alas, my throat. I cannot speak. I have to let it rest. Oh my god. I hope they reply to me about my extensions because I can't record anything like this. Send help, please. Oh. Thank you so much for watching though. I'm excited to continue. I think Iris is about to start stream, so we'll go say hi. Thank you for watching, guys. Okay. RIP throat. Hopefully it's better in a couple days. But I'll be back for the Gamer Award collab that we're doing. I might be uploading like a video between now and then, by the way. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm gonna go rest up my throat now. Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。すいません。いやーマジでちょっと使いすぎたわ。Will be okay for the collab. I will do my best. We've rescheduled this like 3 times already, so I really want to play Little Nightmares tonight. I will let you guys know if it does get better. If it doesn't, then unfortunately we'll have to reschedule again. But I'll just rest for the rest of today and we'll see how it goes. I'm so sorry. But thank you very much. I'll see you guys later, mayhaps. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye bye. 안녕, 자네. 아사바다. 우우.